allow us to all go and make our preparations for the new year by releasing this gentleman. And before I sit, I would like to bring to your attention that Honorable Okia Omtata was injured in the course of arrest. He has a painful and swollen shoulder. Apart from being denied access to his blood pressure medicine, he needs to see a doctor now. It should have been yesterday, but now will be good. So we urge that they all be released and let our lives all go back to normal. And it does appear that he's not the only one. I can see a swollen hand there, Your Honor.
As incompetent, abuse of a court process, even if, and I believe they took all the telephones by the gentleman before you, they can still continue and hack them. That does not require 14 days, hacking them. If there's any offense disclosed, then they can revert. But Your Honor, the Constitution is supreme. The subsidiary legislations, like Criminal Procedure Code, to which reference is made by the prosecution, are all subject to the Constitution. Nobody can argue against the right under Article 37 to rightful. Kenyans have the right to demonstrate, to picket, to petition whoever in a peaceful manner, Your Honor. And the only proviso is unarmed. These people are chained to each other. As I said, I reiterated the earlier arguments. Therefore, we urge that you release these peaceful Kenyans unconditionally to go and join the rest of the Kenyans as they welcome the new year. My colleagues, we want to add.
Allow me to go straight away to the supporting affidavit. Because if the supporting affidavit does not support the holding of these Kenyans, distinguished Kenyans, then there is nothing more. The court has just to discharge them. There's nothing like issue stringent conditions. On what? There are no charges before you. Just a request for the police to spend New Year with them, and they are not their relatives. They've already wasted a whole day where they are doing other things. So once you find that this affidavit that I'm about to persuade you discloses no offense, because you're being told they were about to commit offenses against the peace, then Corporal Anthony Kerini, he states, the first and second paragraph is, the first paragraph he says is competent to swear the affidavit. The second one, I'm investigating offenses of incitement to violence, disobedience of the law, contrary to section 96 of the Penal Code, taking part in unlawful assembly, contrary to section 78(1), as read with section 79 of the Penal Code, creating disturbance in a manner likely to cause a breach of peace, contrary to section 95 of the Penal Code. Then he goes on, so he's investigating, he's not sure, because if he was, he would be saying they committed a breach of the peace, they did A, B, C, D. He could even be saying how they incited violence, but he doesn't say so. He just names the offenses he wishes to investigate. Then he says they were in the Nairobi Central Business District, as though that was a crime. Then he says the mobile phones have been taken away. is disclosing that the police have actually violated the law. They cannot take their mobile phones without a court order. Because in the first place, they are not under investigation for any offense. The police are saying largely they are investigating offenses. They are not accusing any one of them of committing that offense. They are merely under investigation. So they've already deprived them of property contrary to the Constitution. Then they say they are looking for CCTV footage, paragraph 5, near Java and Naivas supermarkets. I think this is now meant to make our imagination work and think that Java and Naivas were under threat. We are not told these two establishments are suspects, and there is no offense in being near them. They are looking for customers daily. And if they were near them, then they were potential customers, not a threat. Then they are saying they are yet to obtain CCTV footage. 24 hours, more than 24 hours have elapsed. If they were serious, they would already have had the CCTV footage and they would already know if an offense was committed. They are talking of witnesses are yet to record. Which witnesses? This type of offenses, it's only police who are the witnesses. If police have not recorded their statements or come forward, then there is no evidence unless if they are saying, give us time to cook. Respondents, if released, may continue to disrupt peace and tranquility. We have not even been told that they have disrupted peace. He is just saying he is investigating offenses. So which peace and tranquility will they disrupt? In fact, it is police who, before the national television and media, disrupted peace and security by throwing tear gas on armless people, mistreating them, dragging them on the streets while making arrests. Your Honor, we've asked you to take judicial notice of these events, which were widely publicized in the media. A request. They're also complaining of that they will continue to incite on social media platforms. I'll confirm that I follow some of these gentlemen arraigned here. And I have not seen anything as a member of public, and I am sure no member of public has complained that they have incited. So these are just a wild, fishing expedition. Let me not call it a name we were once called by a court of law, unethically. So let me just say that it's a fishing expedition. It should not be allowed, and this affidavit does not even disclose anything worthy of investigation. We are therefore urging you to release these patriotic Kenyans who left their work to pressure for the release of abductees. And they are actually carrying out their duty in the Constitution to uphold and defend the Constitution when they are asking for the release of others. Your Honor, it's the courts of law that arbitrate when there's a conflict between those in authority and citizens. It's a straightforward matter. Just set them at liberty. Let the police go and reread the Constitution of Kenya. Let the administration, the current administration, reread the Constitution of Kenya. It doesn't say anywhere that when those in authority are not pleased by the questions Kenyans are asking, Kenyans have to be incarcerated. Allow us to all go and make our preparations for the new year by releasing these gentlemen. And before I sit, I would like to bring to your attention that Honorable Okia Omtata was injured in the course of arrest. He has a painful and swollen shoulder. Apart from being denied access to his blood pressure medicine, he needs to see a doctor now. It should have been yesterday, but now will be good. So we urge that they all be released and let our lives all go back to normal. And it does appear that he's not the only one. I can see a swollen hand there, Your Honor. And all of them actually need medical attention. And his chest was stamped on. So all of them need medical attention. I had already indicated they were manhandled, they were dragged on the street, they were kicked. They need medical attention now.
Your Honor,